So let's see all the different ways you can unlock this door. So right now it's locked. If I move the handle, nothing happens. But you can use the key. That is the first way. It is under the door. Just move it like that, and then it is unlocked. The second way you can unlock it is you can just simply use the app. So it says touch to unlock, hold to unlock. So if we want to unlock it, I'll go ahead and press it. And then it's going to communicate with the lock. Has a little chime, and it is unlocked. Now, one thing that you can do that is nice is you can go to settings and you can do auto lock. Another way you can unlock this is with a fingerprint. Now, I've already set up a fingerprint, but to add one, you simply do add, you give it a name, and then it has you input your finger. But you can see unlocks really well with the fingerprint, and it's going to lock here in just a bit because I set it to timeout in 5 seconds, and now it is locked again. Another thing you can do is you can set up a passcode. So I don't have any passcodes, so I'm going to generate one. I'm going to do a custom one. I want it to be permanent, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a name. I'll say kissiversary, the first day I kissed my wife. I will enter in the passcode here. All right, and it is saving now, and it's saved. So now if I want to and enter the code, we'll see. And that went ahead and unlocked it. I know on a lot of locks you can enter any amount of keys you want before you enter the actual passcode. Let's see if this is one like that. And it is. So as long as you just enter the right combination in the order at any time, it will unlock. So that is another way you can unlock it, and you can set a bunch of codes for that. Another way you can unlock it is you can set up a card. So it does come with 2 cards, and whoa, looks like they're already configured. I don't know how it did that, but it comes with 2 cards and they're already configured to this lock. So that's pretty cool, actually, and it is locked again. Let's have a look at the app. So records, you can go and you can see all of the different things that were unlocked on this. So if you have multiple things, you can see when it was unlocked. So that's nice that you can do that. We'll go to settings, so you can use it with a door sensor remote unlock. If you have a hub, you can use that auto lock. It is saved to 5 seconds now. I did not save it last time. Passage mode, off and on. So during this specific time period, the lock will remain unlocked. So you can actually set times of the day you want it to be unlocked. So this is really nice if you have like a store or something like this and you just want it to be unlocked at certain times of the day. You can turn the lock sound on and off, reset, and then you have a few other options in regards to the lock. So here is something else that is cool about this lock that kind of tripped me up the first time I used it. So you can see you have a green mode, which essentially means that the lock is operational and it will lock on its own. If you turn it to red, it's just unlocked, and it's unlocked all the time. So if you just want the door to be open and people can use it and go in and out, you can set it to red. Green, that will lock everything and it will work like your normal smart lock. Alright, this is the smart lock. It's got a template. Here are the instructions. Here is the QR code if you need it. This is for the DDlock app. So there is a screw right in here that you can tighten. So once you get the direction or orientation you want this, just tighten that screw. That's all there is to it. And then this, just move it the direction you want before you put it in. You're good to go. Just put this in the hole and let's screw it into place. Plop that right through. Looks like we need to put the back cover on now. Alright, so you put the back cover on, make sure that you slide that through, and then there's 2 screws that you'll have to insert, and that's it. Wow. Okay, so you just plug this in here, and then you put it up, and then you screw in the screws. Make sure the handle is the way you want it to go. You can have it either side. Let's put in the batteries for AA. Found the culprit. You see how there's an arrow there, and an arrow here? I had this somewhere else, so that's why it wasn't working. Once you line up the arrows together, it will work. You should do that the first time you install it.
So I have 5 smart locks in total installed in my house, this being the 5th, but I've installed several others in the past, and I will say out of all the smart locks I've installed, this one is the easiest to install. It's kind of already put together. You just kind of plop things in place and you screw it together. Really nice. Now there were a couple things that tripped me up. One was, as I just showed, you've got the arrow that needs to line up with the arrow. The first time I put it in, that was not the case, so it wasn't working. So make sure you do that. And then the second thing was, I didn't realize on the back you had kind of that red and green switch to turn it on and off. This is actually really cool. It's a really nice feature. So I have this lock for my office, and when there are times I want to let my boys come in and disturb me, I can leave it unlocked. But when I need privacy, or I'm doing something like recording this video, for example, I will keep it locked so no one can get in here. So it's really, really nice for that. This lock was sent to me for free to do this review. I hope this helped. I really do like this lock. Super easy to install and it works really well.